and welcome to podcast number 2 for the life of Jimmy. And today,
Katie B's here.
And Jamie is here. Today we're going to be discussing the big event.
What big event was that, Jamie?
The big event was, yesterday was Freyja Frou-Frou's christening.
Oh.
And there will be a video coming up later on this week of it. We're going to be working on something very special. We're getting everyone's footage from different people and we're just going to work with it and see what we can create.
I've got a tear to my eye.
Yeah, it was such an amazing day. I can't fault it. Before we get into any in-depth conversation about that, I just want to apologise for last Sunday's video. The Jamie Dan Reacts, the reunion, there was something really bad with the audio. I have worked out how to figure that out. So basically episode 2 is scrapped and we're going to move straight into episode 3. But that will be coming in 2 weeks' time. So I just want to apologise for everyone who actually sat and watched that and thought, why the froze, but the volume's there, and then they're there, then they're there. And then when we weren't playing the video clip, it was perfect. So I just want to say, my mistake. I know I've done wrong. We're all learning in this game. You know, it's the first time I've actually did reaction videos, and I thought it was working perfectly. When it comes to the edit, no, it didn't.
It's all a learning curve, though, really, though.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Again, before we move on to the big event, I want to say thank you for everyone who is supporting our channel, because since moving back from Discovering Destiny to Life of Jamie, our views are so much better.
Mm-hmm.
They're more consistent. Mm-hmm. We are getting really good likes. We're getting really good durations, view durations. And also, every video we've uploaded this week and last week, it has been 1 out of 10 for the first 2 days. Like that, they're getting better and better and better. And I just want to say it's all down to you. Thank you so much.
If there is anything that you think, suggestions or whatever, maybe it's like suggestions of challenges, daft challenges, what we could do or whatever.
We really want some challenges. We have got, we've got one challenge video that needs to be filmed.
Oh, yes.
We've got that. And then we've also got a taste testing video what needs to be filmed. Mm-hmm. We just haven't had the time purely because of Freyja's christening. But this Tuesday, little Freyja Frou-Frou is at nursery. Me and Katie B were going to have like a little gaming day. But we could actually take advantage and like for the first half an hour we could film.
Yeah, because it wouldn't take that long really, would it?
Probably 10 minutes each.
Yeah. There's
3 videos to film. And I would say 10 minutes each, so I would say half an hour.
Yeah.
So we could get that done. So there could be some challenges coming your way soon. Have you got anything else to say before we take it up mainstream?
Take it away, Ernie.
Take it away, Ernie.
No, I don't think so. I'm dying to just talk about the christening, basically.
Mm-hmm. What?
Did we mention the christening?
We certainly did.
Did we?
And it's also titled. The podcast is going to be Freyja's christening.
You know, right? Tired. Literally shattered. It has been, so busy.
It's that tired, right? That is the Freyja Frou-Frou.
Flat out.
I mean, it's been tiring for both of us. I've literally come off the back of work in 60 hours to then, firstly off, full pelt into Freyja's christening, basically having to arrive. So anyways, we'll start. On the actual day of the christening, okay? You will see bits of this footage on the video coming up. I had to go pick my mum up at 8:15 to then meet Kate's nana, granda, and
Liz,
that's it, I couldn't remember her name. And Liz
next door neighbour
at the club to go set all the tables out, they set all the food tables out basically, and we got there for 8:15 because we got told there should be a cleaner in between 8:30. 9:20 she arrived. 9:20.
Literally, the christening was 11:30, and obviously your mum had to get ready.
Yeah, ideally
you had to come back to get ready.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my
it's
god,
not too bad for a bloke.
We need to do this. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah. That's why I'm kind of glad that you went and not me, because I would have been like, oh my goodness, like I've got my makeup to do, I've got my hair to do and all that, like, ugh.
And obviously I left the house of having no breakfast, no drink, no nothing. So when the balloon lady turned up, she turned up about 20 to 9, and she said the last 2 weeks the person hasn't been arriving until 20 past 9. So as soon as she said that, seashells on the seashore, I was like, I need to go and get a coffee. So my port of call was coffee. McDonald's.
Did you go to McDonald's?
I did got myself a coffee.
And what else?
I got myself an egg McMuffin.
Oh,
yeah.
You got a McDonald's breakfast without me?
Well, this is how you find stuff out on the podcast. It's straight down the line. No lies, no edits. Straight down the line.
My goodness me. I am only just finding that out now.
I know, but I feel...
And you know, you come back. Did he bring me anything from McDonald's?
It would have been rather cold. No. It would have been rather cold.
You were still waiting, so then you could have literally got some for us.
I didn't realise
brought it to the house.
I offered my mum one. My mum refused it, but then by the time we dropped my mum off, she was like, I wish I took you up on that now. So anyways, 20 past 9, that's when the cleaner come in. So we literally, it was all hands on deck. It was literally set the tables out. We had to rearrange 2 of the tables, which was the sweet tables, which again you'll see on the video. We had to bring the food backwards and forwards from both the cars, which was a nightmare because it's a hell of a walk. I didn't realise it was that far of a walk from where we parked the car to actually where the food was going.
Well, that's why I said he is not better off parking out the front, because...
Yeah, well, it would have made sense, but
it's an
they wouldn't open the doors.
Isn't it?
She wouldn't open the doors, it had to be the back doors.
Really?
So the door should open.
Right.
So we did that. As we're getting things sorted, it then clicked in my head, we started running out of tables down like on the bottom bit. And to be fair, every single table was used in the end, wasn't it? Like on the bottom. And then there was only a few tables spare on the top as well. Mm-hmm. Realistically.
No, to be fair, I think it was every table was full. Every single table in that club
where
was
Becca
full.
and Louis was sat, there was a table beside them what was
empty.
Yes,
aye.
And where Chelsea was sat, there was a table beside her.
So 2 tables.
Two tables.
Oh, really?
So as we're gaining extra tables and putting tables here, putting tables there, I started to think, we're running out of tables here. And I was just thinking, this is going to be a nightmare. This is just not straightforward, because literally I wanted to be back at the house no later than 9 o'clock. If we got there for like 20 past 8, I was thinking back at the house for like 9 o'clock, drop my mum off so she can get sorted, since she's got at least like 2 hours to get sorted.
Yeah.
And all in all, we left there at 11:15. No,
it was earlier than that. I think it was about 20 past 10. I think you were there like a full hour.
Because you had an hour. No. I dropped my mum off at 10:30 because I said she only had half an hour left until like they were supposed to be leaving. So I dropped my mum off at 10:30, so it would have been about 20 past 10 actually. Dropped off at 10:30, came home, literally like threw clothes on, but as I say, for a lad it's fine, it's easy, it's just suit, tie. I forgot the tie, so suit, tie, remember the tie, hair.
And I was like, your shirt needs ironing.
Shirt needs ironing.
We don't have an iron.
Nah.
We don't actually own an iron.
Don't need an iron. Yeah. And so that was that. We literally got in the car, got to the church with 1 minute spare, was it? It was like 11:20. It was 11:20.
No, we were waiting. It was your mum and everyone.
But we must have got there for 11:25 or something like that, or 20.
I think we were waiting about 10 minutes outside.
Right.
I think we got there for about 20 past. Yeah.
And obviously we had to be there for 20 past, and the ceremony was supposed to start at 1/2 past. My mum and dad literally turned up 11:31. It was like 1 minute late.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, it wasn't too bad because there was no service after.
Nah, they weren't in a rush.
Exactly.
And we were apologising to the vicar and stuff, and she was like, it's fine, don't worry, it's absolutely fine.
I told her to be careful of them country lanes and don't jump in any puddles, because you never know what happened.
What? Joke gone over the head.
Yeah. The christening went perfect. Everyone had said, I had a few people comment before that saying like, oh, you know, like Freyja will probably end up crying, or she'll end up screaming, or she'll be acting herself.
She'll just want to be like with us two all the time. She's going through a bit of separation anxiety at the minute.
Massively.
It's because of the nursery, isn't it? We'll talk about that in a sec. We'll finish the conversation about.
I mean, to be fair, next week's podcast could be the progression of nursery.
Yeah, so we could see how it has started. Yeah,
mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we could. With next week, we'll go more in depth into that. But yeah, like you say, that all went absolutely amazing. We didn't expect Freyja to be as good as gold, to be like no crying, no screaming, literally walking about and doing a little ease every now and then, and like looking at people and smiling away.
She did cry once, but that was because she fell and bumped her head on a chair. That's why she's got a bump on her head.
No, that was inside. That was at the party thing. I'm still talking about
inside church. About the church. Sorry.
Spoiler.
Again.
Spoiler alert. So as I was saying, like there was no crying, there was no nothing. She was literally walking about as the reverend of. So apart from that, like I said, that all went fine, and then from there we went straight up to the club. But before all of that as well, we had a bit of a panic on because the soft play area didn't arrive in the morning, because we got told it was going to be in the morning, but then we found it was actually going to be 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So when we arrived there and it was there, it was a little bit more of a, we can breathe,
relief,
relax. And
there's not many people, like this is my mum, like all over, isn't it? Like my mum, when it comes to events, like we've always said that she should be a party planner, because honestly, it was a full-on party. When you normally go to christenings, you normally think, like the after party, it's a bit like sort of boring-ish. Like, well, it depends how you make it really, but like there's never really any atmosphere, I think, at a party at a christening.
No.
Do you think? Like when we've been to christenings before.
I agree.
Where it was like as if it was a birthday party, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, not a birthday party, but like you can imagine the atmosphere of a birthday party. So, anyways, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you having a sweet?
No.
We got to bring the sweeties home, didn't we?
Chubby bunny.
Yes, we should play that actually. But yeah, we had a soft play area, like where there was just bits of like blocks and things, like foam blocks.
I mean, again, we can't even describe how good it was. You will see on the video, what like I say that will be during the week. But I mean,
like a ball pool pit, like it was just mint.
There was all sorts of face painter, disco, DJ, soft play. There was an arts and crafts table. There was like literally free whole entertainment, just walking about and everyone just looking around and just dancing and all that. It was just perfect, absolutely perfect. The food was
10
amazing.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I want to say massive thank you to Kate's Nana for that. And also I want to get a massive thank you to Jamie out there as well for doing all the vegetarian options, which again you will see in a certain video. Forgot to get thanked until he pointed it out. Because I know someone has recorded that and I have seen that, so yeah, we will be using that footage. But I just want to say, because obviously while we're thanking you, Nana, a massive thank you to every single person who came, every single person who gave Freyja a card, every single person who gave Freyja a present, every single person who literally wished us happiness, commented on every single thing, everything on social media, like
money, like it's just like so generous.
It really is, like
so generous.
We quite overwhelmed actually with like how much money Freyja got. I mean, I'm not ashamed of saying it. Freyja actually received £370. Did we ask for that? No. Did Freyja ask for that? No. Did we expect that? No.
Not at all.
That shows you the kindness and generosity for everyone and our friends and family. We're so thankful for that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And we're literally, it's going to get put to good use. It's going to obviously go into a bank. We do want to get a little Wendy house or a little play tent. So we are thinking about we're going to use some of that money and have it for this little area in here. And then obviously in the summer it'll be outside in there, but because we go to soft play with her and she loves going in and out.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't she?
She does. She loves the little Wendy house.
So I can just see her, like, literally, like, me and Kate being through there, like, where's Freyja? And that was just us toddling in, and there's Freyja, like, playing kitchens and all that inside her there, and little cups of tea with her teddies.
Did you hear your dad earlier?
Mentioned something about a tree house.
He was going, I'm going to get a tree house for Freyja. So in my mind, I was thinking like an actual like.
I knew you'd think.
I was actually thinking like an actual like tree house, like a proper one, like for the garden or whatever, or like even if it was a tree house, not in a tree, but you know, like a Wendy house thing.
Yeah.
I was expecting this like wooden like thing, like him making it like at work and stuff, and then he showed us the picture, and it was literally. In fact, do you know what it is? I think it was this. But, I'm going to have to double check because I'm sure it was like something like this because it's like a tree house. I'm going to have to send a picture actually.
We'll have to double check that, yeah. But again, it's like
I'm going to do that now.
We don't ask for people to like, oh, you get this for her, you get that for her. As all we were bothered about is people actually like if people, if people cared, people turn up. That's all we're bothered about. We're not bothered about money. We're not bothered about presents. We're not bothered about just, I don't know. Just that's all we were bothered about is like people turn up and actually be there for free because, you only get christened once, and unfortunately, a lot of kids who get christened don't remember it. They will never ever remember their christening day. That's why again we've recorded bits. We haven't recorded anything. I could have done this massive vlog where I could have had cameras situated all over inside the hall because I've got obviously 2 GoPros, I've got a 4K camera, I've got my phone, could have used Kate's phone as well. Literally could have had them all stationed up, could have just recorded a massive video, edited it all together and made it the best thing ever. But it wasn't about that. It was just literally capturing key moments, which you will see in the video. There will be no audio due to copyright reasons.
Oh, sorry.
But I will have audio playing over. We'll have music playing over, just in case people watch the video and be like, "Well, hang on, we can't hear out. We can see your lips moving, but we can't hear out." It's literally because the music was that loud, and I did have to tell the DJ off once though, because he did have a naughty song playing in front of the kids. Obviously, none of the kids have heard it, but it was a very naughty word. I'm not repeating it because I'll probably get cancelled for even saying it. But yeah, yesterday was perfect, absolutely perfect.
Out of the full day, what would you say was the biggest highlight of the day? For you.
It's a really tricky thing, this, because I would say there was two things like what happened yesterday where got us, like choked us up. Well, actually no, I'll say 3. I'll happily say 3 things yesterday what choked us up, and like to me that's a really strong memory for me. I could say there's 4 to be fair now thinking of it.
Really?
I'll list them off. First one was after Freyja got christened. My grandma had gave, obviously you weren't there. You'd walked off.
No, I was there, but like because I could see the conversation happening, but I was talking to other people. Yeah.
So my grandma had come up to us with a card and a little like she said it was a little keepsake. And she said that Freyja's not to open it until she's 8.
Should I go and get it?
Nah. Keep that. Freyja's not to open it until she's 8. And as my grandma said that, she started crying, like getting choked up. And then it got me, it got my dad, it got Reese, it got Martin. It was literally a chain reaction because like life's too short. You don't know what's around the corner in any day, any situation. Like I've always said, my grandma, she'll watch this. I know you will. You will live well over 100. I always say that. I've always said that. Yeah, you're the queen of the family. You're the literal queen of England. And you will get to give that a Freyja without a doubt. We will make sure of it. And yeah, it's basically my grandma was saying it was a necklace what my grandma wore when she was christened. Now, if I knew that beforehand, I would have said, yeah, can Freyja wear it? Can we have it round her?
Yeah, like, because I would have gotten her christened with it on.
But that was that. Moving on to the second one, what got me choked for the day was literally actually it was before that as well. It was when we first got to the church, and Jordan, which is, you've seen Jordan on the videos in the past, Elia Jordan, which he was called, the crazy one. He was there for the christening because obviously he's my cousin's partner, and he's got my granddad's Jeep, and obviously my granddad's no longer with us. It's his anniversary tomorrow, 2nd year anniversary, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
2nd year anniversary tomorrow. And seeing his Jeep there, it was like, whoa. It was like seeing if it was like my granddad was there for the day. Obviously, I know he wasn't there in person, he'd been there in spirit, but seeing that, it was like,
he would have been there. He would have been there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wasn't there in person, but he was there in spirit. So that actually choked us up pretty bad. Then the third, I have to say, it was literally me walking about in the main party area, I should say, walking about and taking every single moment in, looking at all the happy faces, look of all the old people, the young people, the middle-aged people. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way of anything when I'm saying ages, but everyone were just there having a good time, and they were having a good time for Freyja, and that like really got us. It was like, that's how much she's loved, and she doesn't even know that yet at all. She only, like, you know, she loves her pips. She absolutely loves her pips, and that's probably one of the most things she loves in life, her pips.
Pips is crisps.
Yeah. But she'll never ever know how much she's loved until she's older. Because that there was just, it was just mind blowing, just seeing everyone just being there for Freyja. And then the fourth thing was the text message what my dad sent on the night time.
Shall I read it out?
If you would like to read it out, you can read it out.
I'll read it out because I actually was like, oh.
It was very, very like, and my dad's not a soppy bugger by any means.
But he went, you could tell I had a drink. That was his response.
Yeah.
He said, I've really enjoyed seeing you both grow into the great parents you've become. Kate, you've gone through so much lately, but I'm so proud that our Jamie has found you. The service was lovely, and it was as if a real-life angel was there in our gorgeous Freyja. I was thinking of all those close to us today that couldn't be there. Your granddad Ken, your granddad Alf, granddad Bob, and even your grandma Mother. They all will be over the moon with you all, but I'm sure they were looking over you three especially. Enjoy every day with Freyja because time goes so quick, and before you know it, you'll be in our position watching Freyja stand there with her child. God bless, love you all, Grumps. So
that there, like, literally got us inside. It was one of them where you've got a really hard swallow, the lump in your throat. So I can't exactly pick what was the best thing from yesterday, because there were me 4 standout moments. And it's basically, you put it all together, it's life. You know, you start off young, you live to the old, and then new life begins, and that's a Christian way. And them 4 examples of test that you can't get any better than that. So yeah, that was mine. And obviously, I probably feel like you'd be exactly the same.
Yeah. When I've been trying to think about it, to be fair, of like the highlight, and it's like, I would say the highlight in the church was Freyja going, "I," like that, to the priest. That was so funny, and it made everyone laugh in the church as well. She was so well behaved. then in the party, I think, like you said, like just seeing everybody enjoying themselves and me enjoying myself and like just, I think I had a lot of anxiety beforehand because I thought, oh my God, like we've said about Freyja, is she gonna be a bit like clingy? Is she not gonna explore and run about and stuff? Is she just want to be stuck to outside?
Which I do agree. I mean, she was. She did want. She did want to be like with us. She was sick of people picking her up. She wanted to be with me. You know, if she's seen Kate, she wanted to be with Kate for a bit. She's seen my mum. She wanted to be with my mum. But yeah, she kind of like settled in, and that's the whole Freyja thing. She's always like that.
Once she warms up to like whatever environment she's in, then that's fine. But I want to say probably the funniest highlight was me nana.
Which you will see in the video.
Have we actually got that on video?
I recorded it.
What, her and Rory?
Yeah, because that's where you've got the photos. Oh.
Or in the ball pool.
I've got the ball pool and I've got the other one as well. With
on the seesaw?
Yeah, I've got them both.
You'll have to put that clip here.
No, that clip will be on the video during the week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not even a snippet.
Nope. That's going on Tuesday because I want people to actually tune in for that.
Funniest highlight.
Yeah.
My Nana's in her 70s, right? And she lives life to the full. And that's what she was saying to your mum as well. Because your mum was telling us today. Like, she literally just doesn't care. She'll have a drink. She'll have a laugh. She's up for a laugh. Can I have a sweet? Thanks. She does all sorts, anything. Like, she's always up for just having fun and living life to the full.
Yeah.
What you like?
And I would say that there will conclude a perfect day.
Yeah, amazing. Start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Even the weather on the morning, it was chucking it down.
Yeah.
Then by the time the christening was happening, it calmed down, like stopped raining altogether. Then it come out really, really hot and lovely. I mean, it was absolutely roasting as well in the venue, wasn't it?
Oh, God, yeah.
In the club. And then it started raining when everything was finished.
Yeah.
So it was like, wow.
That's it.
Perfect from start to finish. That's all I can describe the day. It was perfect.
That's it. That is it. I mean, the only downer I would have to say is how rushed we took out the club.
Oh, yeah. It was just because that man was being an a-hole.
Aye. That was the only downer and damper on the day. But we didn't let it stop us.
Oh, no.
And yeah, that there, like you say, that's, I would say, is where we end episode 2 in this podcast series.
Yeah.
Next week, like I say, I think next week we should delve into whole Freyja's nursery antics at the minute. Because we have actually got some pictures as well for her in nursery.
Yes,
which
and
we
the
will be able to use.
Observation, the description of what they said. So
we will be able to use some of them pictures.
It would be nice to get some advice as well.
Yeah.
For parents out there.
So again, thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button, please. Subscribe if you're new. We're putting as much effort into this channel as we possibly can. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and we shall see you next week. Like I said, there is 2 videos coming this week as well, but we will be back for the podcast next Sunday.
See you then.
Bye, guys.
Bye.